and welcome. I'm the Reverend Dr. Brenda White, and today I would like to talk to you about something that's very important to us, our magnificent body. You know, a lot of people think that the body is just flesh and bones, you know, but I would like to offer a different, point of view on this. I believe that our bodies are special. I believe that we are a spiritual being having a human experience, and that the body has often been called the temple of God because God planted its spirit within each and every one of us and then left it to us to discover it. But as long as we walk around and thinking that we're human and that's all that we are, then we never tap into this mighty force, mighty power that's within each and every one of us, and that gives us the ability to create our lives in the style and fashion that we want to. So that's another reason that we must really be in tune and learn who and what we are. The body is said to be an instrument for God to move and have its being here on earth. So it's very, very sacred. It's very, very special. So how do you treat something that's sacred and special? Well, you treat it with respect and reverence. And you treat our bodies with reverence and respect by eating the foods that God created for us to eat, which is fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, beans, and drink half of your body weight in water every day. And you will see that you will start to grow healthier. You will start to grow stronger. The body is a magnificent healing machine. But as magnificent as this body is, we have to do our part to keep it healthy. You know, your body heals itself. If you cut yourself, it heals. If you break a leg, the bones mend. That's how marvelous this instrument that we walk on earth is. It is believed that the body renews itself every 7 years. New cells. So we have a brand new body every 7 years. So we have to decide how we're going to keep this body healthy. And the other thing is that we're living to be over 100 years old. And we have the power to stay strong, vibrant, and healthy into our golden years. And that should be on all of our bucket lists, is to be healthy and stay mobile through your golden years. Now, I like to travel. And this summer I traveled to Europe, to Switzerland. I went to Germany, went to France, and it was such an experience. But one thing that was very, very clear to me is that you have to keep your body in shape because you're changing airplanes, and in Europe you're jumping from one train to the next, and you've got to hurry up to catch the next train. You have to be healthy in order to do that. These are the best things in life, and keeping yourself healthy, whole, and complete is part of enjoying it. So, as magnificent as this body is, we have to do our part. And so what you want to do is begin to eat more healthier foods. And to start, maybe decide to eat 80% of organic raw fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, beans, and drink half your weight in water. And then 20% of the crap that you'll be craving during this transition. And as you do that, you're going to notice that your energy level is just going to soar off the roof, and that you're going to be able to get out and function like you've never been able to get out and function before. And after you get really good, I think the big thing that you'll notice is that you'll start losing the cravings for unhealthy food, and then start to gain a new love for healthy, nutritious food. and then change that equation again and eat 90% healthy and 10% of any junk food until you're 100% eating the foods that the body needs. And when you establish an eating pattern like this, if you should have a weak moment where you have a piece of that cheesecake, then you don't feel guilty. You just get back on track. Get back on track with your healthy eating. Now, the other significant thing that we also have to be aware about is exercise. This body was made to move, and exercise isn't something that comes easy for me. It's something that I have to do and just really make a commitment to myself and know that exercise is not an option. It's part of living. It's just like eating. It's just like drinking water. It's not an option. So make a commitment to yourself to get out and start to exercise. Now, why is exercise so important? Well, number one, there are approximately 640 muscles in your body and 208 bones. And the muscles, they maintain the skeletal structure of your bone. They make it so that you are flexible, so that you can move. You know, if you have knee problems, chances are your quad muscles are weak and therefore not supporting the knee, and you're kind of walking bone on bone. So it's very, very important that you exercise. I would recommend that you get at least 30 to 40 minutes of aerobics at least 5 days a week. 3, if minimum, but get out and walk. And if you haven't started any exercise program, walking is a great way to start. You get out and you walk 15 minutes from your house, then come back, and that's 30 minutes of walking. Or you can break it up. Walk 5 minutes away from your house and come back. That's 10 minutes, and do that 3 times a day. So there's all different ways that you can make sure that you're getting the exercise that you need. So just remember that we are spiritual beings having a human experience. Remember that this body of ours is a magnificent machine that heals itself, but that as magnificent as it is, we must do our parts by eating the foods that God created the body to have. And I always remember that the elements of the body are the same elements in the earth, in the stars, in the galaxy. So we are so special. So eat those fruits and green leafy vegetables and see how they help you. Start gradually, start eating 80% healthy, 20% not so healthy. Change that 90 to 10 and eventually 100% healthy. So those are my tips for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. And again, I'm the Reverend Dr. Brenda White, and Namaste, which is a transcript words that means this present, this God within me greets and honors the presence and the God within you. Namaste.